some old political feud. BJP takes a dig at Aadmi Party chief Kejriwal.
हमने राजनीति में प्रामाणिकता को स्थापित किया और आम आदमी पार्टी उसकी दूसरी एक्सट्रीम है, जो कहते हैं वो कभी नहीं करते।
बीजेपी फायर्स शीश महल का सुल्तान जाए।
हमारे सुल्तान साहब जो हैं शीश महल के, कई नाम हैं उनके, फर्जीवाल हैं, नटवरलाल हैं, लेकिन वो ऐसे गिरगिट हैं जो रंग बदलने में माहिर हैं।
बीजेपी लिस्ट्स sharp New Year resolutions for Kejriwal.
आज नववर्ष 2025 के पहले दिन आप भी झूठ बोलने की, छल कपट करने की अपनी गलत आदतें छोड़कर खुद में सार्थक परिवर्तन लाएंगे।
आप fires back, calls BJP comedy circus.
कॉमेडी सर्कस के पात्र बन गए हैं भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लोग, इसलिए उनकी बातों को गंभीरता से नहीं लेना चाहिए।
आप ब्रांड्स बीजेपी भारतीय झूठा पार्टी।
जिस पार्टी का नाम ही भारतीय झूठा पार्टी है, वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी उस केजरीवाल पे सवाल उठा रही है जिन्होंने बिजली फ्री किया, पानी फ्री किया, शिक्षा फ्री किया, इलाज फ्री किया।
बीजेपी वर्सेस आप बैटल इंटेंसिफाइड।
Good evening. You're watching India Today. I'm Akshita Nandagopal, and we're starting off 2025 with a focus on the national capital, which is just months away from a high-voltage election, indicative in the political fight that we're witnessing this new year entering into 2025. I'll be running you through the big political war of words and clearly the fight for Hindu votes that's playing out between the AAP and the BJP. Let's begin with the headlines. Delhi Chief Minister Atishi alleges religious places demolition order by Lieutenant Governor, releases minutes of meet with LG Saxena held in November, says decision to demolish 6 temples allegedly taken. LG Saxena refutes charges. Another Atul Subhash harassment case rerun in Delhi. Delhi cafe owner dies by suicide after accusing wife of harassment. Sanatana Dharm Rao reignites. Kerala Chief Minister equates Sanatana Dharm with casteism. BJP hits out. Modi Cabinet's New Year gift for farmers as allocation for crop insurance increased. Prime Minister Modi vows to provide more security to crops for farmers. Trump doubles down on H-1B visa, says we need a lot of competent people coming in, and maintains he hasn't changed his mind on H-1Bs. "2025 politically is all going to be about the national capital, the Delhi Dangal, and we witnessed that in the last 24 hours between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party. Arvind Kejriwal shooting off a letter to the RSS days after he announced a dole for priests, making it very clear that the Aam Aadmi Party is looking to woo the Hindu vote in Delhi. Meanwhile, the BJP, while issuing a New Year wish to Arvind Kejriwal, lashed out at him, referring to him as the Sheesh Mahal Sultan. Just a trailer for what to expect going into 2025 in Delhi.
हमारे सुल्तान साहब जो हैं शीश महल के, कई नाम हैं उनके, फर्जीवाल हैं, नटवरलाल हैं, लेकिन वो ऐसे गिरगिट हैं जो रंग बदलने में माहिर हैं।
From attacks, कॉमेडी सर्कस के पात्र बन गए हैं भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लोग।
To counter attacks, the new year began on an explosive note in the Delhi political battlefield. BJP has thrown the gauntlet, accusing Arvind Kejriwal of broken promises and governance failure.
आम आदमी पार्टी उस विचार के साथ आई थी कि हम नई राजनीति लेके आ रहे हैं। हमने राजनीति में प्रामाणिकता को स्थापित किया और आम आदमी पार्टी उसकी दूसरी एक्सट्रीम है, जो कहते हैं वो कभी नहीं करते हैं। दिल्ली महिलाओं के लिए सुरक्षित बनाएंगे और भारत के इतिहास का इकलौता उदाहरण जहां किसी भी सरकार के मुख्यमंत्री आवास में उसी पार्टी की महिला सांसद की पिटाई की गई और आरोप लगा मुख्यमंत्री के ओएसडी पर।
BJP also listed out New Year resolutions for the Aam Aadmi Party chief.
आज नव वर्ष 2025 के पहले दिन आप भी झूठ बोलने की, छल कपट करने की अपनी गलत आदतें छोड़कर खुद में सार्थक परिवर्तन लाएंगे, ऐसी सभी दिल्ली वाले आशा करते हैं। मुझे विश्वास है कि आप अब कभी भी अपने बच्चों की झूठी कसम नहीं खाएंगे। आप दिल्ली की महिलाओं, बुजुर्गों, धार्मिक जनों की भावनाओं से झूठे वादे करके कर रहे खिलवाड़ को बंद करेंगे।
Aam Aadmi Party was quick to retaliate, calling BJP's claims laughable and branding its leaders as comedy circus characters.
जिस पार्टी का नाम ही भारतीय झूठा पार्टी है, जो पार्टी 2 करोड़ रोजगार देने पे झूठ बोलती है, भारतीय जनता पार्टी उस केजरीवाल पे सवाल उठा रही है जिन्होंने बिजली फ्री किया, पानी फ्री किया, शिक्षा फ्री किया, इलाज फ्री किया। कॉमेडी सर्कस के पात्र बन गए हैं भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लोग।
Adding fuel to this political fire, Arvind Kejriwal shot off a letter to RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat. In his letter, Kejriwal questioned whether the RSS endorses BJP's alleged wrongdoings.
संघ को लिखिए नहीं, संघ से सीखिए। झुग्गी झोपड़ी और दलित बस्तियों में काम करने वाला भारत का सबसे बड़ा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है सेवा भारती, जो आरएसएस से जुड़ा हुआ है। तो सेवा का भाव सीखिए, सियासत की चाल छोड़िए।
एक तरफ आरएसएस स्वयं को कहती है कि हम एक सामाजिक सांस्कृतिक संस्था हैं, हमारा राजनीति से कोई लेना देना नहीं, और भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लिए आरएसएस दिल्ली के अंदर प्रचार करना चाहती है और जुटे हुए हैं उनके लोग। तो क्या यह पूछना गलत है कि हमारे पूर्वांचल के भाइयों का वोट कटवाया जा रहा है?
As Delhi gears up for elections, BJP and Aam Aadmi Party are battling it out, leaving no stone unturned to sway voters. All eyes are now on how these accusations and counterattacks will shape the political narrative in the national capital. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, and joining us this evening on India Today is Siddharth Sharma, spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party. Also with us is Mr. Siddharth Mishra, political analyst, Karan Verma, political analyst, also with us. Good evening to all of you. Starting off, of course, with New Year wishes to all of you gentlemen. Thank you very much for taking the time out this New Year to join us for this discussion. If I can begin with Mr. Siddharth Sharma. There are questions right now, Mr. Sharma, about whether the Aam Aadmi Party is attempting to woo the Hindu vote. You had just days ago Arvind Kejriwal announcing doles for priests, now shooting off a letter to the Sangh, to the RSS.
Yeah, Akshita, very happy New Year to you and all the viewers of India Today. Let 2025 be a harbinger of good things. Well, when Arvind Kejriwal today wrote that letter, it has a context, and I'll try to encapsulate that context within the next 30 seconds. All of us know RSS claims to be a very patriotic and a moralistic organization. It has been conclusively proven in the past week that BJP in Delhi is hell-bent on deleting Purvanchali as well as Dalit, as well as Hindu votes. Plus, its leaders like Pravesh Verma are openly distributing cash. Now, add to it, the BJP is claiming that RSS is helping it in these elections. Hence, Kejriwal's simple 2 questions to the respected RSS chief. Does RSS's patriotism endorse Hindu vote deletion? Does RSS's morality support cash distribution?
But why have you written this letter to the RSS? Why have you dragged in the Sangh to all of these issues, Mr. Sharma?
Didn't I just answer it? Add to it, the BJP is claiming that RSS is helping it in these elections. So if RSS is helping it, we are asking the RSS, and it is nobody else's case to answer. चाय से ज़्यादा केतली नहीं गर्म हो सकती. BJP के कोई लोग उसका जवाब नहीं दे सकते. We will wait for RSS. Now till the RSS answers, its silence would mean, as per the Sanskrit verse, Maunam Sammati Lakshanam, that every patriotic Hindu, including RSS, doesn't support BJP, and BJP saying RSS is helping it is another of its Ponzi schemes. In the BJP, the P stands for a Ponzi scheme, just like 15 lakh har khate mein was. I think I've made my point in the first segment. I'll try to elaborate in the next segment. Let others also.
Karan Verma, what do you make of this? Siddharth Sharma is saying the reason we've pinned this question to the RSS is because the RSS is clearly backing the BJP. And so you also hear there from the Aam Aadmi Party that they're going ahead and reaching out to the Hindu vote. That's very clear what he also told us.
So you don't have to be an Einstein to figure out that RSS is obviously backing the BJP. They've been its ideological mentor. And of course, it should be not just the RSS, but everyone's solemn duty, if you were to ask me, to relieve Delhi of a government that has backtracked on every single of its promises. It was on your summit, I remember, where Arvind Kejriwal admitted that, yes, he's failed to clean Yamuna. He's failed to build roads the way he had promised 5 years back. He has failed to deliver on so many of his promises. Clean water coming directly from our tutti, as he used to say. So a person who is a liquor scam accused out on bail, who cannot even attend the CM's office, of course the RSS or every cultural organization should take it as a responsibility to relieve Delhi of this person. This year itself, 75 people died due to getting electrocuted. The drains weren't desilted as per AAP's own confession. What have they reduced Delhi to? Today, for the first time, we are entering a phase where Delhi budget is going into deficit after 1994. This is what they've reduced to. CAG has pulled them up. The Delhi Jal Board is in heavy losses. So, of course, today, the capital city needs a makeover. It needs someone who's responsible, not an anarchist, not somebody who can't even attend the CM's office and sign files. So, yes, we are bothered about our future generations, about our current generations, and RSS as a responsible organization should, of course, reach out. I don't know why they are trying to figure this out. The writing is pretty much on the wall. Every patriotic organization wants to get rid of the Aam Aadmi Party government in Delhi right now.
Siddharth Sharma, your response to what Karan Verma has said, that the focus should be on issues of development of Delhi on which the AAP hasn't delivered.
Yeah, exactly. I totally endorse whatever Karan has said. He's a political analyst. We can have leanings this way or that way, but a political analyst, whatever he says, I agree. That rather than compete and beat Kejriwal's competence, BJP ecosystem has fallen into the trap of bad-mouthing and browbeating him. Now, without realizing that Arvind Kejriwal is not just a person.
No, Karan Verma has also said that Kejriwal hasn't delivered.
Well, whenever Karan was speaking, I was listening. So let me answer to him, his question. I gave him credit. So let me answer to this question. The entire Western Hemisphere, Akshita, has attained developed country status only through universal education, universal healthcare, cheap mobility, and cheap energy. Only with Aam Aadmi Party's Delhi model can India become a Vishwa Guru. Any vote to BJP means all this will stop, because neither has BJP given any of it in neighboring Noida or Gurgaon, nor in Gujarat for the last 30 years. Add Aam Aadmi Party's Mahila Samman Yojana and Sanjeevani scheme for all the elders, plus infrastructure built in the last 10 years. 38 flyovers, 250 kilometers of metro, 10,000 kilometers of road, 4,000 kilometers of sewer, 6,000 kilometers of water pipeline, 3 lakh CCTV cameras, highest private electric vehicles in India, 2,000 electric vehicle buses.
No, I'm glad you're listing this out for me. I'm glad you're listing this out for me. But let me highlight what the BJP has said in their press conference today. They've spoken about air pollution, nothing being done on that. They've spoken about health infrastructure. They're saying that there's no proper electric supply, there's unclean water, the Yamuna hasn't been cleaned up. What's your response to all of that?
Yeah, I think what BJP is saying is that BJP has opened up home bars in Uttar Pradesh by paying 12,000 rupees. I think the BJP is criticizing its own. And this is something that I'm showing is not mine. Okay, this is from India Today's sister concern, Aaj that in UP, BJP is opening up home bars for 12,000 rupees. So let's not get into that. The main point here is that a Delhiite today is faring lot better than his counterpart in Noida or Gurgaon. Okay. And BJP in its Ponzi scheme, BJP stands for Ponzi scheme. उन्होंने बोला था कि हम 15 लाख हर घर में देंगे, हर अकाउंट में देंगे, अभी तक आया नहीं आया. उन्होंने बोला किसान को दुगना आय करवा के देंगे, करके दिए नहीं करके दिए. उन्होंने कहा था कि 2024 तक हर आदमी को घर मिल जाएगा, घर मिला नहीं मिला. नितिन गडकरी जी ने कहा था कि 2025 तक, as of yesterday evening 2024 India will have world class roads, people will be flying on the roads.
So if the BJP has put out a list of what Kejriwal hasn't done, you've just heard from Siddharth Sharma a list of what AAP says the BJP hasn't done. Karan Verma, your response?
So first of all, this election is on the track record of what's happened in Delhi. So shifting the goalpost to Noida or shifting it to Haryana doesn't work. Even if we were to shift it, I'll give you an example. in Haryana, and one of the main reasons why BJP won there was the Ayushman scheme. 15 lakh people got treated through the Ayushman scheme. What's happening here in Delhi? They've not even implemented that scheme and Delhi's own scheme. As per the RTI, 7,200 patients have been treated. We know about the scam that's happened in the Mohalla clinics, where a same number was used repeatedly for tests and other things. What about their education model? They talked about the education model. NCPCR has pulled them up. 2/3 of the 1,024 government schools in Delhi, Akshita, don't even have a principal. In 80% of them, you don't have science post class 11th and 12th. That is the condition they've reduced Delhi government schools to. What about the Mohalla clinics? So, they have a lot of answering to do and they must stick to their own track record, which according to Arvind Kejriwal, he's admitted on falling short on 3 big promises, which he had promised. And the school development, look for yourself. What's happening there? 2/3 don't even have basic principal and a headmaster there. That is the condition you've reduced the Delhi government schools to. So, the writing is pretty much on the wall this time around.
Okay, I'll come to you, Mr. Sharma. I want to bring in Mr. Siddharth Mishra, who's been patiently waiting through this discussion. Mr. Mishra, seeing what the BJP and AAP are saying right now and the back and forth that we've been witnessing in the last 24 hours, do you believe that there's a concerted effort by the Aam Aadmi Party to also eat into the BJP vote bank to get the Hindu vote on their side? And how crucial is that in an election in Delhi?
You see, it's... Aam Aadmi Party leadership is a very, very intelligent leadership as far as it comes to strategizing for poll campaign. And in this situation, in this case, what's happening, what we are seeing in Delhi is something which is very, very identical to the strategies of Aam Aadmi Party during elections.
Yeah, Mr. Sharma, I'll come to you. We're not able to read what you're showing. I'll come to you. I'll give you a chance to respond. My apologies, Mr. Mishra.
This is part of their strategy, what they're doing. Their strategy is of disruption in dialogue. Their strategy is of cockiness. And this is what their spokesperson is doing this by showing this screen on the TV. Disrupt, cockiness in the campaign, disrupt in the dialogue, so that, the whole discussion loses direction. And this is what they are doing at the larger level in the election campaign also. You see, if you recall, Dr. Manmohan Singh passed away recently, and one of his repartees with Sushma Swaraj, Sushma had asked him, कि तो इधर उधर की बात ना कर, ये बता कि कारवा क्यों उजड़ा। तो आम आदमी पार्टी से सवाल तो ये है कि तू इधर उधर की बात ना कर, ये बता कि कारवा क्यों उजड़ा। और 10 साल का एंटी इनकम्बेंसी इनके खिलाफ है, जिसके जवाब देने के लिए इन्होंने भी कुछ फेरेट आउट किए, कुछ फिगर्स, कुछ कि 4000 सड़कें बन गई और क्या क्या बन गया पता नहीं बताया दिल्ली में। हम तो दिल्ली में रहते, वी ऑल स्टे इन दिल्ली। Whatever roads existed, they all have got dismantled. Last rains, there are no roads existing in Delhi. I don't know if the spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party stays in Delhi and he knows what is happening in Delhi. Because last time when I came on your channel, the spokesperson was sitting in Bombay, said you are anti Aam Aadmi Party. Then I invited her for a conducted tour of Delhi roads. So there are no roads in Delhi. Metro, we are on the 50% ridership of what was projected for 2024. Why? Because you have delayed the metro project. Last 10 years, you have not added a single bus. But you don't want to have a discussion on these issues.
You've raised important issues. You've raised important points, Mr. Mishra, particularly as someone who is a Delhiite. And Mr. Sharma, before I wrap up this broadcast, since look, we're going into a new year, we're meeting on January 1st. What's the AAP's New Year resolution? What's your New Year resolution for Delhi, Mr. Sharma?
AAP's New Year resolution is very clear, Akshita. Being a Patel Nagar boy myself, so AAP's New Year resolution is this: that as per the Government of India's data, latest data, Delhi is the best place where the inflation is the lowest and people are earning the most. This is not my data. This is the Government of India's data. We plan our New Year resolution is to make sure that this keeps on getting better, and this will keep on getting better when women will get 2,100 rupees every month. This will get better. Now it's up to the BJP. Now it's up to the BJP.
I think we've run out of time. We've run out of time. I don't want to enter the new year with a screaming match. So I'd like to thank all of you gentlemen for joining us. The resolution, hopefully, of all political parties as we go into the election season in Delhi will hopefully to be bettering Delhi and nothing beyond that. All of the politics, all of the back and forth ultimately should culminate in the betterment of Delhi, and we hope that really happens in 2025. That's all we have time for on this broadcast. Thank you for tuning in.